So today's video is going to be about how to start a new plant from a monster plant. Look at how huge this is. This is my Purple Heart Wandering Jew. It's out of control. This thing's like 3 years old. So the first thing you want to do is get a pair of scissors and figure out where you want to clip. I just pretty much do it randomly, and every time you trim back, this tells the plant to start sprouting more from the top, if you can see. So once you start clipping, be careful because it's going to be like in a cycle that's just goes over and over again. So you take a strip like this, a long one, and you cut it. Don't make your cuttings too long, but you want to clip it right below the leaf, right here. You want to grab it? Come down here. Right below the leaf, cut it. And then what you want to do is, whoops, show them how to do it. You find the bottom of the piece that you just cut. You got to show them. And then you take off the first few strips of leaves. And you have to make sure that the leaf is completely off. See, let go for a sec. You see how there's still a little bit of piece right there? You have to make sure that that's completely gone, because every leaf that you pull off, that's where it's gonna create roots. So go ahead and pick that completely off, that little tiny piece right there. That one and the one below it. You gotta pick it all the way off so we can get roots. And the next piece. And the one above it. Okay, so this is the finished cutting. And then what I like to do is fill up a mason jar. And then this is actually a little bit too long. So you just cut it. If the cutting is too long, you just cut it right where the leaf would be. Pick off a few more rows. It was just a little too long. If you make them too long, they get droopy, and just pick off the 1 and 2, hold it tight. And then when you're done with that, you just put it into a mason jar full of water. Just stick it in there. And this is like the perfect gift if you're like, you know, taking a quick trip somewhere and you want to bring them something. I just put a mason jar around put a bow around a mason jar, and then you stick in the bunch of cuttings. And then after that, when you see, let's see if I can see it on this. Okay, so you see where right below there, there's like the little hairs that are sticking out. That's where it's going to grow roots for your new plant. So as soon as you see the roots on it, you're going to take it out of the water, and then you're going to put it in soil. But you have to make sure that you keep it watered, because it's transitioning from going from full water to soil, so its conditions are changing. So you just have to make sure that it stays watered. I'd say every 2 to 3 days, until you can like grab it and it doesn't move anymore. That means you know that it rooted it rooted to the soil. So that's it for now. See you later.